Welcome back to Nuclear News. Let's dive into exactly what is going on with the nuclear industry and these uranium miners, right? In the last 5 days, the Sprott Junior Uranium Miners ETF is up 3%. The S&P 500 is up 4.7%. So what was the huge market mover that happened last week? It was the US presidential election, right? Donald Trump won, markets rallied around the world. So the broader stock market kind of took away some of uranium shine last week. Everything pumped massively. And so it was just a broad-based market pump, right? And uranium stocks caught the trend. Now, if you're wondering why the uranium spot price has been dormant in 2024, stocks haven't really moved that much apart from the macro environment kind of suppressing early stage growth assets. This is the main driver of the uranium spot price. Long-term contracting. Well, year to date in 2024, it's actually been a lower contracting year, right? So utilities really haven't been gobbling up uranium, right? At least not from Cameco, and Cameco is one of the biggest players in the space, right? So this is from Cameco. They're just showing their active long-term contracting year-to-date 2024. It's almost over. Nothing significant. Now, we know the supply-demand crunch of uranium is multi-decade, right? So this is just 1 year of slower contracting, which means the following year may have a pickup or a catch-up in contracting, right? 2025. Because utilities need uranium. And we'll get into the global demand of uranium and why it's accelerating way faster than anyone expected, and therefore 2024 says nothing about future contracting, right? If anything, it says it's going to increase and pick up and accelerate. So that really does explain kind of the short-term price action in 2024. What does the US election mean for uranium? Well, nuclear sector's views on second Trump administration mixed as Rogan interview raises questions, right? So Donald Trump was talking about all the risks of nuclear power on the Joe Rogan podcast, thinking he might not be as bullish nuclear as some previous administrations. But Elon Musk spent over $100 million trying to get Donald Trump elected. And that's why he's considered the most powerful unelected man ever, right? Essentially, Trump is going to give Elon Musk what he wants. What does Elon Musk want? Well, he responded to this post on X. I suggest we build 1,000 nuclear reactors. Elon Musk said even 10 new reactors in America would be great. So the Trump administration is going to be incredibly bullish nuclear power. It's just common sense. And Trump has been super bullish nuclear in the past, right? So the fact that you could think that from one podcast, Trump is against nuclear, it's not enough evidence, right? Because Trump has been historically pro-nuclear, and now he has Elon Musk super bullish nuclear, right? What's another country that is looking like it's going to turn massively nuclear eventually, right? Well, Germany. Germany's coalition collapses dramatically. Scholz plans to lead with a minority government. So the ruling party in Germany collapsed. They were anti-nuclear. Pro-nuclear opposition member of parliament from the German CDU and CSU parties want to quickly commission an expert assessment to determine whether the last plant closures can be restarted and put back on the grid, reversing an ideologically motivated and wrong decision. German opposition MPs proposed checking feasibility of restarting nuclear plants. So that's kind of the last big country to go huge into nuclear. Again, increasing the demand, right? What does that do? That increases long-term contracting from utilities, right? 2024, a low year. What happens in future years? That's really what matters. Google's search for AI enabling secure energy goes nuclear, right? A brand new article, Google diving into nuclear. AI is pushing data centers toward a nuclear-powered future. We've been covering this developing story, but it's Amazon, Microsoft, and Google announcing partnerships with energy companies to set up small nuclear reactors. What does that do to the demand for uranium? A brand new space, right? Dominion talks with more tech firms on next generation nuclear. Dominion Energy is a massive utility. They're also investing heavily into nuclear, right? So again, 2024, lower contracting, future years, massive expected contracting. So higher uranium prices have caused buyers to pause buying in the first 9 months of the year, right? They cannot stay out of the market for long. Spot volumes are down 15% while the price is up 63%. Long-term contract volumes are down 63% while the average price is up about 40%. So if high prices is why these utilities are staying out of the market, waiting isn't going to be any better, right? They're going to have to chase the uranium above ground because there just isn't enough The spot price cannot go down in price. There's not enough. We've been covering it. All the experts are talking about a multi-decade supply crunch. That's what we have ahead of us. Utilities can shy away all they want, but 2024 is an outlier year. Get ready for the years when they start to chase uranium at higher and higher prices, right? Staying on top of this space.